So, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to travel over to Galatia, and then you will most likely be right here, and then you're going to want to walk up to Hina, and then you're gonna want to click on her. Assuming that you didn't already get the Heart of the Forest thing, um, if you already did that, you can go talk to her a second time, and then chapter 1 will begin. In this chapter, you're gonna have to talk to Swoop. You're gonna have to use the fusion machine, and you're gonna have to talk to David and his hunters. To do this, all you're gonna have to do is grab the Heart of the Forest. You're gonna have to walk over here. You want to talk to him first because he will teach you about sweep, which is how many logs you can mine in one hit. So for example, I have 179 sweep right now. So if I just mine one, that is a lot of logs. I don't know how many that is, but that is a lot of logs I can mine because of sweep. So when you talk to this little guy right here that's sitting on the stump, he will teach you about that. He will also give you your first ever axe that you will have that gives you sweep. Now, so now that you've talked to Swoop, you can now go over to David right here, and you can get his cloak. And this is purple right now, but it gives me the majority of my sweep. It gives me wisdom and fortune on both hunting and foraging. It also gives me magic find, which is incredible. Skyblack has said in their own forums that is the most powerful cloak in the game so far. So he will teach you, okay? He will teach you about, black holes and all that stuff, and then hunt axes. You'll go over here to Odin for the hunt axes. You will go over here to Albert for the black hole. And then when all this is done, your final objective will be to talk to Keisha. You will then go to the fusion machine, and she will give you 5 of 2 shards. You then, I'll just do it with these 2 because example. You will click on one, and then you'll also click on the other one to get either a salmon or a mist. But for that one, you'll get many, or you'll have different combinations because you have different shards. Now, after that you've done that, you want to go back over to Hina, and then after that you shall be able to claim this one, and this one. So claim all those 3, and then after that you have to claim this one. It will give you a Fanfire shard, a Cod shard, and a Lapis Zombie shard, as also Skyblack XP, Heart of the Forest XP, and Foraging XP. So now that you're done with chapter 1, one of the rewards is unlocks chapter 2 tasks. Now what you want to do is go to chapter 2, and then you want to do all this. So obtain 10 fig trees. Obtain 10 fig tree gifts. God, that is a tongue twister. Participate in daily Agatha contest. Kill chill shots, which is very easy. These 3 are easy so far. Verdant, which is easy, and Azur, which are easy as well. So for the fig trees, you're just going to be wanting to run over to mainly these smallish ones. Do not do the big ones because you're going to have to throw your axe up there, and because of your axe having a sweep penalty whenever you throw it, it's going to be really hard to get those up there. So I would heavily recommend going through here. So for example, if I were to just cut down all this, I would get a tree gift as in chat, and it would give me a lot of things as well. So after you do those tree gifts 10 times, you then want to come back here. You can claim this, and then after that you want to participate in a daily Agatha contest. this is probably the last thing that you were going to do, because of you already chopping down that tree or those trees, you're already in the contest. So we're just going to skip that one for right now because you would have to wait 18 minutes for it to be over. Yeah, see, I've already reached combat bracket. So now what you want to do is go kill shots or chill shots. Sorry. So what you want to do is you want to take your axe. So you don't have to take your hunting axe. You can take your tree chopping axe. So what you want to do, you want to come over here, where David is. Okay, you want to walk out. You want to just follow this path right here. Once you follow this path, you can jump down here, or you can jump into the water. I don't really care. And then you can come up where Nemo is, right? And then you come up here, and then you see the chill shots right here. You just tap them, exactly like so. After you kill those 10 chill shots / chill blades, you can then come back and claim this for a free 1k combat experience. Now, the next thing that you want to do is catch verdant shards and azure shards. You can do this at the same time, okay? If you don't stand it, I'm pretty positive if you leave the server to go do something else, the Agatha contest will not count. So you have to stay in the same server for that Agatha contest. So now, what you're gonna want to do from here, because we want to catch those verdant and azure shards. Okay, we are going to get out our basic fishing net. Now, you do not have to have the hunting toolkit because it costs 1 million coins, obviously. But it's just a really easy way to store all your tools and whatnot. So I'm going to take out my basic fishing net right here, and as you see, if you right click, you use mana, but you also you catch things with it. So you're going to want to go from all the way to there. You're just going to want to, you'll be here, Talia. Whee! You're just going to want to jump down, right? And then you're going to want to swim around until you eventually find these blue ones right here. And as you see, I've just caught a azure. Now, after that, you're going to want to go around really quickly and find the green ones like this. And then those will be verdants as well. After you've caught 5 of each, you're going to want to come back here and claim both of these. As well, claim all these that are available. If the Agatha contest is not done yet, then just wait for it to be done. And then after that, claim it, and then claim chapter 2. So you will get a prime Lush Lilac bonbon, which will be very useful in the next chapter. So now chapter 3. In chapter 3, you want 100 fig tree gifts, which is pretty. If you don't have like a lot of sweep, it'll be very time consuming, but it's worth it in the end. Uncommon is pretty easy. Hold a fig hue, which is from the fig collection. Collect berries from bushes, which are these bushes right here. They will drop berries that give you salt, and then you can then kill mobs for a chance of getting their shard. Now you can obtain a shard. One of the other tasks is what I just said. You have to obtain a shard using salt. Now you have to go get frogs, which are allowed around the center lake. And then also you have to find something on the ground. Now the fig hue is unlocked at collection milestone 4, where you can craft it for only 30 enchanted fig logs and 2 sticks. After you've done that, you just hold it in your hand, and then boom, you just did that. Now the next really easy one, if you have a guide pot like me, you just run around clicking these, clicking until you get 50 in your inventory. Now, after you get 50, you can come back and claim these. And then after that, I would suggest you consume all of those so you can already have a chance of obtaining shards. Now, to catch frogs, you just want to come over here from Hina, and you're going to do the exact same thing that we did for Verdance, basically. You're just gonna want to jump in. You will see these frogs right here. So if you hit them, they will jump away, right? And then if you hit them again, they'll jump away. So that's 2 times. 3. And 4. And then after that, I've just caught a frog. That is how you do that. After you've caught all 5 frogs, you then want to just run around the map, and by this, there are mudworms where just they can be in like the grass, like they can be right here, or they can be right there, or anywhere. They're going to be in the grass like this right here. It's going to be like little pieces of strings, like poking out of the ground, like barely, and they'll have green particles coming out of them. So all you want to do, you can stand anywhere. All you have to do is just click. You can click it with your fist, you can click it with your sword, your bow, anything. And then after that, you can either get mudworm shards, or you can get fig logs or mangrove logs. Now, because you've done chapter 3, you can now claim all of these, and then you can now click on this to unlock chapter 4 tasks. And in chapter 4, I'm not done with it yet, but I will do it as we go in the video. We will have to collect sea loomies, fish up a wet wing, which it gives fishing XP, which is really good. Nobody likes fishing. You can obtain you have to obtain 250 tree gifts this time. You have to reach rare in Agatha's contest, which I've already done. These 2, you have to go buy a shard from Kiara, which I will show. You have to catch cods and also salmons. You have to use the fishing net for those. You have to tune a beacon. You have to also level up a perk in Rosemary's shop. So, like always, for the sea loomies, you're just going to come over here. And this time, we're not jumping in to come out. No, we're actually going full deep in here. So, these sea pickles right here, you're just going to want to click on them, and then after that, you will get them. Now, if I go this deep, I'll start to take damage. As you can see, my bubbles go down incredibly quickly. So, what I would recommend is to go to Nemo, click on him, and then buy the snorkeling set. These will give you a lot of respiration right here. So I have a lot of respiration now. I have 40 pressure resistance, and then I don't think this shows respiration. No, it does not. But oh no, yes it does. I have 108 respiration. Now, what you can do now is to make this 100 times easier. Do you see how low I can go without getting to at least 10% pressure? I was up here getting like 20 pressure. Now I can just, swim around catching these sea loomies. And there we go, I've just collected the sea loomies. Now, you can also, instead of going back there, you can also, claim from right here. So now that I've collected the sea loomies, to catch salmon and cod shards while we're here, you're gonna have to go out here and, well, you're lucky there. This one right here is slowed because if you just do this right here, you basically just have to spam. You just have to spam it on here, and then the blue indicator at the top shows it slowing down instead of it being like 90 miles per hour. So, as you can see in chat, it says the salmon is exhausted. You slowed the salmon down. You want to do that until there's 4, and then after that, you just want to keep on spamming until you catch it. Now, once that we have gotten all the salmons, we can now click the claim and then go in and then claim. Now, to get the cod shards, what you're going to want to do is, again, hop back in here. And you're going to be very similar to the salmons, except they actually stay in place. So for right here, you just throw it on them. You have to repeatedly throw it on them because they faint. They faint when they spin too much. So when they reach 100% spin, they will then faint. Right there. Yeah, 90% spin, the cod got knocked out, you get a cod shard. So you just do this around 4 to 5 more times until you get those 5 shards. And now that I've caught all 5 of the shards, I can now click the claim and go claim. Now that we're done with the cods, what you want to do is come back to Hina for a point of reference. You want to take this right path instead. So you want to go all the way down here, and our first stop down here is going to be down here. You're going to talk to Kiara. So she's going to go through a bunch of dialogue talking about how she loves reptiles. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you don't even have to buy anything from her. You can just talk to her, and then that's the quest. But if you have Bazaar unlocked, what I would suggest is buy all of these, because when you buy them, you can make 200k out of it. That's pretty good. You make 1 mil, or you spend 1 mil, and then you get 1.2 out of it. So now that we've done Kiara, you wanna come out of here for a point of reference. You want to come out of here. You want to keep on going along the path. And for one of the quests, you're gonna want to come up here. Instead of going right, we're gonna take a left. We're gonna go up these stairs right here. Just gonna keep on going, right? We're gonna go up these stairs. We're gonna go up the spiral right here, and then we're gonna go up the spiral. We're gonna go up here. Oh, up here. My bad. We're gonna go up here. We're going to climb. And then here is where Rosemary is. So, you're then gonna want to talk to her. She says that she's kind of shy, you know. And she's going to show you so if you have leftover forest essence, like I do, because I've just maxed everything out that I can for forest essence, basically. What you can do is you have to come over here, and you have to spend your forest essence on one of these. Now you can spend it on whatever you want. I really do not care what you spend it on. It is your play style and what you want to do. But for me, I'm most likely going to spend it on here, and that's it. Unless I can spend it here. Yes, I can. Okay, so I got Forest Training 3, and then Lumberjack 2. So now that we've done the Rosemary, we can now go out, and then we can claim that. And also on our way, you can either go down here, and then you wanna go down here to take this path, okay? And then once you're to this intersection, you're gonna want to take a left, and then you're going to talk to Boris, right? He's going to tell you all about this beacon and how it's ancient and stuff. So this is probably one of my favorite parts about the update. So it's tune frequency, so you have to match it, okay? So it's already the right speed. Let me pause it. Now let me resume it. Now it's going at the same speed. And oh, okay, well, that was kind of bad, but so you will have to change the color to the same color. It will have to be moving the same speed on the same column, and then once you do that, you can just change the pitch until you get it right, because the pitch is always last. If you do anything else, then it's just going to be a waste of time. So after that, you can then go and claim. You can then go and claim it to get hot XP. Now that I'm back here, what you're gonna want to do is, so for the wet wing, I know I've been hearing a lot about it is incredibly hard to do. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to, so you see how I have a sea creature chance? You're just gonna want to get as much sea creature chance as you can. So I'm gonna use calcified sponge armor, fully all 4 calcified. So I can then have, let's see how much I have, 36.3% sea creature chance. So now what I'm going to do, you can fish anywhere here, I believe. But what I'm going to do, because I think I've caught one here before, I'm just going to fish here. I'm just going to fish until I get it. Now that I've caught the wet wing and it's beating the crap out of me, all you gotta do is, all you really have to do is just catch it. You don't even have to kill it, but I'm going to kill it for the sake of it. And now what you can do, you can go to claim, and then you can also do this. I did not touch on reaching rare and Agatha's and tree gifts because I've talked about them 2 times. I'm not going to mention them anywhere else in the video. You already know how to do that. So that's chapter 4, and now you can unlock chapter 5. Although that's going to be it for today's video. I've been I've been recording for around 20 minutes. I don't want this going to 40 minutes and then not get any views, so I'm going to cut it up into 2 videos. So 1 to 4, I believe, or 1 to 5. 1 to 4 was today. I'm going to work on 5 to 9. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. You know, all that stuff. I want that YouTube rank. That YouTube rank is glorious. I need it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I don't know, like 200 I guess, I don't know, 100, I don't care.